ID episode 30. We got Qlank. Let's load up this chat and let's see what's going on. How you doing today, Robert?
Doing great. How about you, Tony?
Dude, I'm doing well. Thank you for rocking with me as we I'm still loading the chat, guys. One sec. But thanks for rocking with me as we figured out all of the nuts and bolts of the guest stream here. We've pivoted over to Melon. Shout out Melon.
Melon for the win.
Hell yeah. Okay, there we go. I got the chat. What's up, boys? What's up, girls?
What up,
What's up,
gang?
people? We got Less Lethal. We got Halcyon. We got Tuna Melt. We got Command Escape Fish Scale. We got Turk. We got Ben Willow. We got Geo Terzo. We got Xandro. And the chats are just coming in. Everybody's ripping and roaring. What's up? We got Jord. Ooh, Jord, you might be up first, dude. I don't know if you see this. Hey! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hell yeah. Vic coming in. We got our boy Vic in the back room doing all of the nuts and bolts of the running the stream. Oh my God. We heard Dr. Fresh pours his milk before his cereal. Man, I'm going to start to introduce myself.
I'm pulling up my chat on my phone too, so I can.
That's what's up. Oh, it's
so
an essential part.
For sure.
I'll we've got people pouring in here, and before we get into the track, and Jord, we only listened to 5 seconds of the drop there, but it's sounding gas already, man. We got 52 beautiful people in here already. Guys, this is episode 30 of Caller ID, and I'll just break it off real quick. We have our first official special guest, Qlank. How we doing today? Qlank.
Doing great, man. Doing great. You know, just came off hot with the EP on your label, House Call. Absolutely. Was in the chat last time because we couldn't get it officially working, but like you said, we got it working now. I'm here. I'm ready to hear some bangers. Absolutely. It's a good day, you know?
It's a great day. Congrats again on the Cataclysm EP. It was a cataclysmic event. Caldera's been ripping. I mean, all three of those records for me, I think, are a great, it was like one had a little bit more groove. One was just absolute maximal dance floor crazy. And one was super bouncy. And, it was quite literally something to ponder,
For sure.
For sure. I
try to hit a couple of areas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do love your approach to bass house, man. I think you've remained true to your sound, but also developed it over the years. So
appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate that, Tony.
Yeah. Anything you want to tell the people about what's going on in your life and what's exciting you right now before we jump in?
Well, this weekend I'm actually playing a festival at a ski resort. That's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna get to snowboard and play some music. That's gonna be fun. My whole family's coming too, so it's in Michigan, so it's gonna be sweet.
Oh my God, that's great.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
What's that called?
It's called Apres Mountain, I think. But yeah, it's at Boyne Mountain, way up north.
Cool. That'll be great.
It's gonna be fun. And then we got your tour coming up.
Yes, bro.
End of the month. Let's go.
End of the month. If you guys live out in the Midwest, we're going on a little bit of run from Grand Rapids, Indianapolis, and Chicago.
For sure. I'll be at the Detroit show too. I'll be there.
Dude, you gotta put on for your city, man.
For sure, 100%.
Yeah. And I'm excited to come back to the Midwest and to spend some time with Chad Attack Smith.
Yeah, Chatty Daddy.
Any of you guys are out in Michigan, the two Chads run the intersection.
Yeah.
And they're quite literally
the beauties.
The glue of the scene out there.
Absolute glue.
Yeah, man. But we'll get into more antics today. Thank you guys for being patient as we filled the waiting room here. For all those coming in who are looking for that submission link, it never changes. You can always find it in Discord. It's a bit of an enigmatic community that we've got here. The directions to get into the party are kind of like a rave, but it's open to everyone. And, if you're just joining us, this is Caller ID. This is my monthly demo stream that we're now incorporating guests into. And I've got my boy Qlank, who just released on House Call here. We're going to break it off. We've got 50 submissions. If you want to submit, I will say first now, and we'll repeat it later. Hit Discord and find out how to. It opens up once a month, Wednesday, prior to the submission. So the next one would be 3 weeks and 2 days from today. But we'll talk about that later. First, we're going to break into Jord Underground.
This time for the underground. This underground.
My dude. And I jumped in. This one had a bit of a like a houseier arrangement. Excuse me. I went into what I thought was a breakdown there, and I went right into the little nuts.
This time for the underground.
This is a fun change of pace for our boy George. Making some Australian bass. Not UK bass, Australian bass.
Underground. This underground. I'm for the underground. This underground. I'm for the underground. This underground.
Let's go!
This time for the underground. This
There it is.
Those tops.
time for the underground. This time for the underground. This underground.
Unique as hell.
Time for the underground. This 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 time for the underground. Underground. Time for the underground. This time for the underground. This time for the underground. This time for the underground. Time for the underground. This time for the underground. This time for the underground. This time for the underground.
I'm going to go.
Time for the underground. This time for the underground. This time for the underground. This time for the underground.
Dude, I really enjoy that, Jordan. I think it's great to hear producers translate their style into, come from really hard bass direction and then make something groovy like that. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I love that. I love the vocal chops. Underground, underground. Yeah, that was absolutely fire.
Dude,
I love the groove.
Yeah, I think the groove, fantastic. There's a nice kind of, and this is, George, this is a great example to talk. Everybody who comes in here, I think everyone's got a really signature style, and it's something that I preach a lot. Sound design, defining the signature style, creating the boundaries of your project. But it's really awesome to hear a producer like George, who we've come to know for like really aggressive bass house, to then try to translate that and use that sprinklings of his signature sound design over something groovy like that. I think it's fantastic.
100%.
Make sounded popping, dude. That works. That'll work in a club. Absolutely.
That was a bop for sure. Bop for sure.
Absolutely a bop. Here we go. Please bear with me as I get a grasp on this new. I think here we are. I've got everything loaded up, and next up we got Dice with Confession. So no description. Let's just jump in. Bring me to the break, Dice.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Peace begin. I didn't go to the police.
So what's up, Waffle?
I
Waffle 787?
gather you feel your shit at. Why didn't you go to the police?
We got over 100 people in here right now.
I was in there. And are you okay? Wait. Do you trust God?
Okay. Woo! Fucking hard, dude. Bass house techno. Hybrid. Oh, I'm excited to hear what you got to say, Robert. Coming from Detroit, we got a techno bass house legend in the chat right now. Dude, give me a reaction. What do you think of that?
Epic.
Yeah,
It's epic. It's got like a mid-tempo vibe, but techno at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's
Totally.
like it's not slow like mid-tempo, but it's got like a faster, similar sound design as mid-tempo, but then a techno kick and everything.
And I don't know exactly how much of Dice's music you're familiar with, but that's kind of exactly what he's doing with his project, dude.
Okay, perfect.
I like to blowing up Dice's spot right now. I commonly play out one of his harder mid-tempo IDs that has got a very similar bass line composition. So
Gotcha.
I'll bring it back to this track here, Dice, and say, dude, I think you're translating your sound well, and I love it when producers mesh and mold genres like that. So
Absolutely, it's
you know,
important.
if Qlank has given you the seal of approval from the Detroit bass house dude, I don't know if you said it yourself, but you are the Detroit bass house guy.
Hey,
Yeah. So
yes, sir. Represent, baby.
Yeah. Sleepy Joe Biden 69 asks, how did Qlank come up with his name?
So there used to be a video game called Ratchet and Clank, and that's kind of where I got the inspiration. I just threw the Q on it.
Dude, that's fucking, of course. Throwing it back, dude. I just learned the other day that Drake stole Hotline Bling from Banjo-Kazooie.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
But that song from Banjo-Kazooie was stolen from like some 70s song, so technically it's like
everything's like that, man.
Yeah. Banjo-Kazooie is a sick game, so is Ratchet and Clank.
Super sick. Sick.
Yeah.
Remember Crash Bandicoot too had some good music.
Oh my God. For me, that was like, we had the N64. We didn't have everything, but my buddy had the PlayStation. And I remember going over and experiencing Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation graphics. We're talking like circa 98.
Yeah.
That shit blew me away.
I know. Just
insane.
Amazing.
Let's keep going with Turk. Let's break it down.
Let's go, Turk.
Now, we've had some tough fucking beats come from Turk in recent months. I'm excited to see what we got going on right now.
Let's go.
Yeah! Rhythm energy translated to house perfectly. This is like a Lost Land Steakhouse game track.
Absolutely.
We call this gateway drug right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, home run.
Yep. Yeah, the over-compressed rhythm and float to the sound design thing really works here.
Yeah, 100%. Love the sound design.
Totally, dude.
I absolutely love that one.
That's the magic of a lot of the what's funny, I'm always looking for people that kind of know how to translate people for that like fine line between the
dubstep and the house.
You stole the words from me. I'm like
100%.
I'm multitasking with this new setup. I'm like loading. Oh no, that's the wrong one here. We gotta there it is. We got Wux next. That's what I'm talking about. But Turk, before we go on to Wux, I'll let Qlank finish, but dude, it's fantastic.
Yes. The bass, the dubstep and house like comparison, it's hard to do. It's hard to do really well. Like you got your Space Laces, you got a handful of people that really do it very well, but a lot of people miss it, and you did not miss it, my friend. You did not.
Yeah,
that one hit. That one hit. The sounds were there. They were current. Mix downs on point. Good stuff.
Yeah, the last thing I'll say is arrangement's super important too. Where it's like how you set, because you got to set up the drop in the right way too.
100%.
You nailed it, and with the vocal fake outs and all that shit, it was perfect. Yes,
banger.
We'll
got my follow.
Absolutely. Turk is in the mix. Turk, thank you for submitting another. I see you in the chat, my dude. Thank you so much for throwing down. We got our boy Wux up next. We got 4 different tracks here to choose from. Robert, I'll leave it up to you. What are you feeling here? Like normally, I'll go with number 1 sometimes if people are like choose this, but Wux, we got you in the chat.
I mean, I'm always feeling the house music, so that one could be good.
Yeah, why don't we go for a little change of pace? It's always good to provide some variety here. All right, we're jumping in. Wux, unless you got something to say, we're doing it. I'm trying to feel the house music, Wux. We got 115 beautiful people here right now. Thank you, sir.
I do. I feel the beat. I feel the music. I feel the house.
There we go.
Late night.
This is actually
Yep.
none of my business.
This is when I pull up to the Justin Martin back-to-back.
Oh yeah.
I feel the beat. I feel the music. I feel the house. I do. I do. I do.
Yep.
I do. Do you feel it?
I like the kick keys, though.
I do.
Oh yeah.
I do. Do you feel it?
Let's go.
I do.
Loving it.
I feel the house.
Digesting.
I do.
Total groove.
Lean.
I feel the house.
I think this is a great move forward. Yeah, looking forward at house music, how we can make the drop exciting with like reinventing house music tropes we've seen from the last few years. Like, we don't need the big siren right at the drop. We need the little hints of sauce throughout the drop with the great groove.
100%.
Lux, I think that worked great, dude.
The kick was amazing too. Just the kick, like big advocate of you have to have a good kick to have a good song. And that kick was fire, my friend.
Totally.
Great kick.
I think that's really important to reiterate. There are a few instances when you can kind of get away with not having good low end, right? And
Yeah, absolutely.
they're few and far between these days because our phones can even play a kick well,
Right, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
dude. Wux, fuck yeah. Thank you so much for joining us and for breaking up the energy, too. Now that we're
vibes.
grooving, now that we're old enough to party. Yeah, hell yeah. How old are you? Old enough to party.
Old enough. The clubbing.
Wait, my favorite scene from that whole movie, and I don't know if anybody else, it's like, that'll be $80. And when he's at the checkout with the old lady, and Jonah Hill pulls out an $80 bill and goes, here you go, and have a great night. And she goes, have fun fucking Jules.
My favorite's when they're on the bus and the guy's, it's you, McMuffin.
I forgot about that. I need to watch this. Oh my god. Okay. After the stream's over, smoking a J with Vic the Kid, and we're watching that.
Heck yeah, good one.
Okay. Speaking of great, I think we're right there. Yeah, hell yeah. Steven Glansberg. I forgot that
Just McLovin. Yeah. That's badass. It is badass. Really cool. Yeah. A lot of people weird names nowadays. Chingy, Shakira, Reef, Pax. I arrested a man lady who was legally named Fuck.
That was a really good quote.
How old are you, McLovin? Old enough. Old enough for what? Party?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Badass.
Reminds me of like old Ed Banger stuff in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
Radical, weird, abstract track. I'm loving the direction. I'm loving where you're at. I'd say, for me, I hear some automation, some transition, some I'd say leaning harder into that arrangement and really bringing kind of some of those transitional elements in. working on the arrangement, and then, just beefing up a little bit of the I'd say effects processing. On it felt a little dry at times in the drop, but otherwise you wrote something weird and cool and dope. Just keep working on this. Yeah, I'd say just keep busting out.
Agreed. Dope track, just definitely needs a little bit of work on the automation and the mixing a little bit. Like the leveling too, like this main synth was in there, and then once the drop hit, the main synth got quieter. It like dropped down a little bit. So you just need to mix that a little bit better, make it quieter before, so that way when the drop happens, it's that much more impactful.
Great notes, dude.
Banger track though.
Yeah.
Banger.
On that note, random thing I like to do, on any self-master is to automate the threshold of the limiter by like a dB and a half in the breakdown. So just when you get to the drop, it's just like,
Smart. Another good thing too is making it less wide. So like slimming it down as the buildup is going. It takes a little bit of the energy away so that when the drop hits, it's more. And then automating some of the low end out as well.
My man.
All three of those, you're good.
Yes, we call that the hat trick. That's the triple threat of breakdowns,
boom,
baby.
Boom, boom.
Yes, but thank you so much. I think we're all old enough to party here. Well, occasionally we do before we move on to Crive and Willa Kale, occasionally we do have kids in high school, kids in middle school a couple times have come through with submissions, and I think that's fucking awesome. So we do say fucks and shits in here sometimes, but ultimately I want to keep this open to Baze Maze is chiming in right now. Dude, when he joined us a few years ago, he was like 16. Motherfucker just graduated high school this year. He's like living life. Yeah, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah. But we'll keep it moving. Crive, Willa Kale, let's see what we got.
I'll give me the black guy, 'cause how you claim to be your rap, the one that feels like a bad habit. On the street, on the street, on the street, on the street, on the street. Bad habit, bad habit, bad habit. On the street.
Go, boys!
On this music like a bad habit.
Banger.
Absolutely. I think on the nose, fun main stage bass house. Qlank, break it off. Any notes?
That Reese was amazing in the fill section. Almost sounded like a Noisia Reese. I was like, whoa, absolutely good. And the energy throughout the drop, amazing. Great samples, great synth selection. Kick sounded great. Energy was there. Energy was there for sure.
I definitely think that Crive, I know a little, I guess. Willa Kale, I know a lot more. And what those dudes are attacking is kind of like that level of main stage bass house that we've loved for years, even since Wolfgang Gartner or Electro, but there's they keep switching, those guys are making new, and their sound design it's retro, but it's also like forward thinking, and I like it.
Definitely.
It's raw, it's biting, it's aggressive, it's abrasive at times, and I think it's perfect. So just keep it up, boys. Yeah.
Nostalgic feel, but also a new feel.
Yes. And,
very good.
That mix slap. Let me there it is. Learning Melon. There's a little screen icon for the one that we're on. So let's do it. We got, oh my God, and this is like the triple threat. Rock, Secret, and Apino, and this is big. We just had Secret opened up for me, and long story short, and Corrupt in Philly.
Nice.
And the boy Ciroc was at the show as well. Got to have a brief moment with Sam and Apino. Excuse me, sorry, we didn't get to catch up. Let's do this.
Amazing.
The council approved. It made sense. Of course. Bring it to the break, boys.
Yeah, bring it back. Yeah. Don't do me like that. Okay. Yeah, bring it back. Yeah. Don't do me like that.
Not yet.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
bring
I
it
it. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, bring it back. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
There we go.
Don't do me like that.
Fun and sound.
Yeah, bring it back. Don't do me like that.
Dare I say I heard this on Friday in Philly? Ooh.
Yeah, bring it back.
I really appreciate calling.
Yeah, bring it back.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah.
sound design's amazing too.
Definitely
A
on
lot
the
of
nose.
automation.
Yes. I think, where I sometimes say that, you need a call and response, don't always think that you necessarily need to add like a whole different sound. Just automating your wavetable or, your filter, LFO within the box. Like there's even just automating, adding a phaser, something fucking weird. I don't know where you want to go
Absolutely.
with it, but yeah.
Just make that sound sing, you know what I'm saying? There's so many things you can do to each sound that it's not always about finding another sound. So it's about
Right.
making that sound more unique.
There you go. Next up, we got Ombro with Like a Raver. So let's jump right in. Let's see what's up. This trio has been hitting the stream heavy the last couple months. So let's see what you got. I like the intro vocal sometimes, and I hate to like skip over that shit. So there we go. All right, now let's bring it to the break. Really clean mix. Gonna be a dirty one, boys! Buckle up, boys! Woo!
She sounds like riding like.
Harder! Yeah! There it is.
Talk about call and response.
Yeah. I mean, we're just talking about alternatives to it. This is on the nose, traditional.
Oh yeah.
I think they, like we're hearing in the chat right now, Halcyon says they got a unique take on the UK bass. I think it's just on the nose, incredibly well mixed and really well written. These guys, it's been a pleasure to feature you guys, and I'm excited to hear more from Ombro.
Yeah,
seems like
absolutely
a super group here, in some ways. Yeah, I like that super group mentality. And
yeah, I love
get
it.
together with your crew and
Your
write some
boys,
tunes.
Yeah, 100%.
I like it.
Some of the best sessions are those always.
I mean,
For sure.
sessions where you're like, just getting silly in the studio.
Yeah, everybody's in there, just doing the thing.
Doing their thing. Sometimes you just want to hang out with the boys.
Have some fun.
Have a little fun, listen to music with your friends.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. Skrillex had a new one on his album that was kind of like that, where it was like more, they were like singing about making music in their garage.
Yeah.
It's really vibey one, but I was like, oh, I feel this,
Yeah. That I mean, to me, that it's special if you can. Yeah, studios are great. Going to Hollywood, you work with big rappers. You're at like XYZ major label studio, something crazy. But dude, if you're using like broken KRKs in somebody's basement,
that's what I'm talking about.
Man, what are you gonna remember for the rest of your life? You know what I mean?
For sure.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I did a lot of coffee running in major studios when I was a teenager, and I had more fun making the shit. That's still why I'm producing in the smallest room in the house. You know?
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. We got IN with War Cry. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Feel free to AN, Align, Alien. I don't know. Stranger. How we doing today, dude? Take a break. Oh, it's that boy. Great press stick, my dude. Another fun instance of calling it fun, I feel like now is where we get into the meat and bones of the track. I don't know if you can hear in the background. But yeah, my main comment about this, even before I get into any of the mixing, would be like, dude, that was awesome. Keep it going. You're like, I felt like you landed one super dope call and response. Give us more. Give us more.
Yeah.
You know?
Another phrase. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A and then a B.
Totally. Everything in there worked, but I think adding something melodically would take it to the next level.
Just a switch up, you know?
That's all you need, dude. Otherwise,
I'm sure he probably does it in the second drop.
Yeah, and he's like, just
a lot of times though, what I end up doing is the second drop becomes my first drop, and then I make a new second drop. Happens to me all the time. I'm like, why do I'm just gonna play this drop anyway, so I just make that the first one, and then
I gotta say, I like to say that I am that DJ that listens to both drops when I get demos or promos rather, and because I say 1 out of every 4 tracks I have the second breakdown queued up, and that's exactly how I start it in wherever I'm at in the mix.
100%,
dude. But so like, don't be weird on the second drop is what I'm trying to say. Like, put your best drop first, make your second drop weird for the 25% of people that are gonna like always go there.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. At the same time, just don't listen to us too and write great
Right.
music because
do whatever.
I trust you all. We're all artists. I don't want to. This is subjective. There's no objective way to do it, you know. But I think we can all agree you got to bring some sort of sauce on the first drop.
100%.
Let's jump in next. We got Nesso with Master. Let's get it. And let me bring the volume back up. Bring it to the break. What's up, Nesso? I like what I'm hearing. Super dope. It's like French bass house.
Oh yeah.
Like techno with momentum all in that one house. Well, that was
Love that. Love that.
I love the bongos, the congos, the trongos, and whatever, whatever else was in there.
Honestly, a lot of times when there's just vocal happening the whole time, I'm not the biggest fan, but in that aspect, I liked it a lot. because it was a good repetition, and it kept it going. It made it so that
Yeah.
you don't need as much big sounds in there, and it's more of a groove oriented bass, I guess.
Totally. It's I feel like a lot of the other elements too were continuous as well, not necessarily everything is repetitive in the nature of house, but
Yeah.
continuous I think is the right word.
Yeah,
A
continuous.
lot,
Yeah,
there's a lot of continuous things, so you're not just focused on the you're like focused on the yeah, the different layers
100%.
in the breakdown are what made it special for me, and I love the
Agreed.
that kind of weird it was almost like the LFO rate of the bass was like really
Yeah,
slow in the breakdown that was automated up kind of thing. That was cool.
and then it just picked up.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
like, I'll give it a vibe. I'll give it a vibe,
yeah,
Nesso.
yeah. Good
But
vibes.
yeah, good vibes. Dude, we got
Good
like
vibes.
130 people here. That's fucking
What's up,
wild.
everybody?
We got a huge stream today. Thank you guys for joining us. If you're just dropping in, this is the first guest episode we've ever done of Caller ID, digitally at least. This is Qlank for our first guest. Make some
What's up,
noise for the man.
everybody? Hope everyone is having a great day today, because we sure as hell are.
Yeah, man. I'm just excited to see. I haven't seen my boy in a bit, and I'm excited to reconnect in 2 weeks out in your neck of the woods.
Wreak some havoc in the Midwest, baby.
You know what it is. First up, we got Stranger, Knock Me. Okay, we got a lot of analog sounds I need to love. Mixed with the lovely SL4000. Lots of hype around it. Please enjoy.
Dope.
Let's go, Stranger. Guitar. Loving the variety of sound design here. Got more of that like retro mix of like all the way back from 2008 till now, and some of that.
100%.
I think I'll say arrangement wise, go even bigger on the build up. Oh,
Yo,
you guys hear us? Are
what
we
happened?
back?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
We're back. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good.
We're good.
All right, we're good. We're good. F's in the chat. We're back.
We're
Are we
back.
back? We're back.
Hey.
Woo! I paid for the
Hey.
premium of Melon, man. I know we got the logo in the corner, but bro, I swear I did this right.
What happened?
No, Stranger, no, I think it's sounding great, man. Just a little bit more attention on the low end in the mix will help bring this track to the moon, because what you've written is fucking incredible. Qlank, you want to say anything else
I
there
agree.
in regards to the mix?
I also think, the mix is a little bit messy, just because I think you have maybe too much stuff going on at the same time. Maybe just, strip back, take some stuff out. If you're like, it's kind of clashing, try and take it out, like less is more a lot of the time, and you have a bunch of good stuff here. You just got to place it in the right spot, and make sure that things aren't clashing. The mix will be easier. It'll be much easier to mix when you're using less things. You know what I'm saying?
It's like specifically that 250 hertz mud pocket that we all find is just going to be
Do a little dip.
Yeah, and not necessarily even on the master, but throughout all of your top bass sounds, Dude, I
100%.
think that is the biggest thing, Stranger. That's gonna take your music to the next level because you've clearly shown that your attention to detail and songwriting and sound design is great, and you're writing some sick shit, man. I'm stoked to hear the update, bro. Thank you so much.
Banger. Keep
Banger, banger,
Banger.
banger, banger, banger,
Banger.
banger. Yeah, I just did a song with Fetish.
Banger.
We're like, how many times the word banga was in it so much? We're like, how many bangas is too many bangas? You know, like
Then you just keep adding one more.
yeah. I was like, I'm sure we jinxed the track by calling it banger, but people liked it, so you know.
Oh yeah. Definitely a banger.
Oh man. Sounds like a blast. My dude, I'll Hush, ID 56, and I like this. Every track that I'll Hush is I believe I'm saying it correctly here, but they've sent a few tracks rather. We don't know who this person is, and all their IDs have been numbered. It's very, very enigmatic. You know?
Okay.
Dive in.
Maybe it's an AI.
Could be an AI. Thanks, like I'm managing this AI project. I've been spitting to your screen for months. I mean, that's some shit, right?
Who knows?
Not everybody in a mask. Oh, let's go. Come on, all right, let's hear it.
Break the speakers with the 30 hertz rumble.
We're gonna make something going.
Fire.
There we are. As much as I'd love to keep it going, we gotta.
Was that Mala?
No. No, but there's apparently another.
Very Mala-esque. I liked it a lot.
There's another G House producer. It's anonymous. It's making some dope shit here. All
Oh,
Hush. It's the 56th ID, and I'm loving it. I'd say, and you know, this is subjective. Even more vocal play, maybe with the same sample, maybe with others. There's a lot of different ways you could expand upon that idea.
Definitely. The bass line was prime time though. Great.
Yes.
Had that little FM that came in there, you know.
That kind of baseline construction, we'll say, is a good alternative to. I mean, everything. Not an alternative to call and response, but like, you know, when it comes to making repetitive music not boring, you know.
Yeah, it's just adding a new aspect, you know, as it goes. Progression is essentially, you know.
Yeah, like Robert, you're a great chef, right? When you when you take a steak and, you know, instead of putting chimichurri over the whole steak, you just put little things of chimichurri on the steak, and you're like, oh, there's a hint of chimichurri over here.
Oh, exactly.
Was that good? I don't even eat steak anymore. Is that a good analogy?
Perfect, bro.
Yeah.
Perfect analogy.
I mean, I've been like no red meat for like 9 months or something, but I like, to be honest, I fucking miss it. And so like I was like, yeah, what are you doing tonight, bro? And he's like, dude, you're not wasting my time at all. Like sends me a picture of just, it's a perfect plate of steak, the red meat that was cooked to perfection. You're cooking for me, bro. Come out.
Oh, for sure. I got you.
Let's keep it going. We got Phantasm.
Ooh, that one's gonna be a banger.
Already, I like the mix already. I love a good atmosphere too. pattern. This is a fantastic track, and I just don't want it to get more. I mean that in like, the only reason I jumped to that comment right away is because it felt like on the nose, like mix hit hard, but it was still dynamic. I would just take that pattern with the congos and then like choose any synth, and then imagine.
Agreed.
You could do so much shit here. This is a fantastic track. Just add variety, and it'll be even better. I could see myself playing this out right now, though. I'll say it.
I agree. You could take a couple notes out here and there, so it's
Totally.
Just a couple little switch ups, maybe with the sound or just the rhythm a little bit, but don't change it too much because that's a banger.
No, totally. Yeah. And I maybe that's because it was such a banger, I felt like it needed to. It'd be a damn shame if he didn't keep going.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Yes, sir.
There we are. Yeah. Cat's out of the bag. Less Lethal was one of the tracks we were sound checking with, but we didn't quite make it to the drop. Mr. Lethal, how we been? That was more of like a open-ended. I know.
I was waiting for somebody to talk. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, that would have been
gonna
real
pop in right now.
Yeah, I know we're being silly today on the pod, but like that would have been a real curveball. Like, oh shit,
He walks in the door.
My guy. Let's break it off. I'm loving it. I'm wondering.
Oh, I'm just losing my mind, that's all.
The purveyor of punchy bass house.
Losing my mind, that's all.
Let's go, Les. 1997 in Philly, how you living? How you living?
Everybody in the chat.
Baseline gonna make my shots hard. Baseline gonna make my shots hard.
Yeah. And say it, Less Lethal, your mixes have gotten so much. Dude, you've improved so fucking much in the last year, and I think your tracks are super hitting hard, and you're making strides with everything I hear, songwriting wise, mixing wise. This is great. Yeah, I'd say if anything, bring that outro section, some of that sound design back in earlier.
Definitely.
Yeah. Got any other notes, Rob?
I still think maybe like I'm hearing a little bit of mud, maybe a little bit of clash going on with sounds. I think just maybe go into each sound and just try and clean everyone individually up, and then bring it together, because when you get a lot of sounds going, you get frequencies build up easily, like very easily. So you got to really make sure you dip harder in certain places, and it will make the world a difference.
Totally. Really. I think initially, I've heard most improvements in the overall kind of like master dynamics, and so focus on the get really surgical with it.
Exactly. I love that word.
Yes, absolutely.
Quite often when it comes to mixing.
Fuck yeah. It's I mean I could make a lot of really shitty doctor jokes about surgery right now.
100%. I was waiting.
Yeah, you're like, come on, bro. That's
like, where is it?
Yeah, where is it?
Doc knows the chops.
Hey man, I'm just trying to bring more shitty dad jokes to each other.
Love it.
Keep it going. That's on your name tag.
Toast, baby.
You got toast. That bad. Let's bring some straight toast.
Gotta love toast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. The atmosphere, the vocal effects, detail of this track is great, as well as the underlying.
There's like tension.
Yeah. Yeah. Dark house. Yeah, hell yeah, is that? Like, this is ballroom house.
Oh yeah.
Like, if I'm in like 150 person room with really good, like, function one kind of vibe.
Oh yeah.
And you know what the great thing about this? Much darker elements.
Very minimal.
Yeah. But it's not like that Qlank TV variety of
Different, yeah.
So this is dark. It's not nowhere near this techno. This is like
It's like dark tech house. Dark tech house. Dark minimal.
Hypnotic, and before we go into the second
Hypnotic
breakdown,
dark minimal. There
yeah,
it is.
man. It's like the kind of thing like I'd be scared of this DJ going on after me kind of
Yeah,
thing.
Tony said cave type beat. I feel that.
Cave type beat, yes.
Yeah.
You know, if I end up getting to do one of those raves at the
Oh, dude, the cavern raves.
yes, you're like, bro, I literally made an EP for your label called Dara, and you know, like I'm imagining that if I ever do one out there, we got to do it together, Rob, so I can
I'm
bring.
so down. I'm so down.
I mean, the bass house
caves.
Bass house, cave house, bass house.
Yeah.
Rave cave. Yeah. That's definitely
house.
That's definitely a producer got canceled made a track about that. We'll just keep moving on. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of which, I will shut the fuck up. Eka, Tony, I owe you a loaf of bread. I'll take it, man. Honestly, I don't ask for anything in return, but I gotta put Eka on blast. Somehow, the loaf of bread from my rider, I have bread, peanut butter, protein bars, and sparkling water and bananas. That's my rider. And then if I have friends in the building and weed, if it's cool,
of course.
I want it because I want to make a peanut butter sandwich after the show, and I want to have protein bars while I travel the next day.
Yeah, man.
And I have sparkling water in the venue. That's my treat. But yes, that's what professional DJs eat. If I have guests, there's alcohol for the guests, but I don't drink on tour, and I rarely drink at home. So yeah, man, Eka, somebody took my bread in San Francisco, bro. I couldn't make a fucking peanut butter sandwich, dude. So we had, and then Rachel and I ended up Uber Eatsing. We're staying at one Marriott downtown in San Francisco. There's another Marriott downtown San Francisco, and we ordered. It must have been Denny's or something like IHOP or one of those two. And I'm waiting for my like moons over my hammy egg sandwich to come in.
Yeah.
Bro delivered it to the wrong Marriott, like a half mile away. You can't fuck this shit up. Uber.
No.
Where to go?
What?
And it was 5:30 in the morning, and Rachel and I were just like, Rachel's already asleep, and then she's like,
no.
"Let's go to bed." And I'm like, I'm eating protein bars, all pissed off, like.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, don't take his bread.
Command Escape says, "Let me call my people up there, see if we can't find that missing loaf, big bro."
Baseline new hit.
We get to here. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Love it.
You know, bring it. Tell some funny stories, Qlank. Please don't be a stranger to the mic, but I'll shut the fuck up right now, as this track indicates. Cappuccino, I will say it was great to finally meet you in person this weekend. Let's hear it, bro.
Shut the fuck up when the song start playing, cause the beat's so sick. Kicks on the jump, turn the fuck up, life in the mosh pit. New wave, new sound, ain't past stand back, baseline, new hits, new whip. Can't VIP, one bass got drip.
This is a new duo.
Bass got drip.
Halo on Crash Course. Love it about
VIP, one bass got drip.
Ooh.
Look at now.
Get VIP, more bass got dread.
Fire.
Dude, absolutely.
Hush up.
And I'm excited to hear the rest
That
of
rhythm
verse.
is epic. Bum,
Yeah. You know what it is? It's the rhythm of that gives you, and I don't know how exactly to describe this, but how about like it allows you to, it's an
bounce
alternative.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got bounce in it. It's so much bounce that you'd think it was an offbeat Melbourne bounce beat or a techno. Boom, 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 boom. It feels like you're in a fucking bouncy house, dude.
100%.
Ace
100%.
May says it's bouncy like your mom.
Hey,
Hey, we got Bennett Russ out in the chat. Hey, what up, Bennett?
Bennett! What's
Hey!
up, bro?
Oh man.
Hey, I haven't seen
I'm
him forever, man.
Bro, Bennett's out of it, dude. He's protecting people's lives, man.
Love
He's no
it.
longer in the music game. He's got bigger plans. But
Love it.
I did drag Bennett out to EDC Mexico, and
Let's go.
I got him back in the arena. I know it's been a while since he's been, Mr. House Call, but we miss you,
For
Bennett. We
sure.
love you. Yeah,
Love you,
dude.
Bennett.
All right. Much love to the new project, Crash Course, dude. I'm super excited, and I'm excited to explore that playlist. So thanks so much for sharing. Kalo and Cappuccino are Crash Course, and
Okay.
stay on the lookout. We got some shit coming up. But right now, what we have coming up is Honu and Who, When, Why.
Ooh.
And wait. That's a great Take Control featuring
When, Why.
Hawaiian Hugh Hefner. That's a lot of this is so dope. And
I love
Honu, I believe it is just sea turtle in Hawaiian. So
Okay.
the fact that we've got the Hawaiian Hugh Hefner with Who and Why, this is some swag on 9,000. Let's just jump in.
Oh yeah. That logo is epic too.
So I love you. I love you guys.
Open your soul.
Honu, what's up, bro?
Free your mind. Open your soul. Relax your body. And take control.
Yeah.
Open your soul.
Understated in the dictionary. Look at that. This is there. Least sophisticated. Wait. I don't have them in this room. I'm gonna find the text. Oh my god!
Your mind, your body, your body, your body, your soul, your body, your soul, your mind, your
Generally
body,
lasts 2.5 hours.
Yeah. You can play this song.
your mind, your body, your soul.
Dude,
I want like a 30-minute mix of that one.
dude, absolutely. This is it's like you ever show up to an after party and it's just perfect vibes and you're like, great, don't fucking change anything.
Yeah.
Let's just do this for the rest of the night.
100%. 100%, bro.
That might be my favorite track yet from Honu, which
Yeah.
is saying a lot.
Definitely send me that one, please.
Honu just might be a forthcoming release on House Call. We might be talking about soon. I'm saying too much. We got announcements later. But dude, Honu, Who, When, Why, Take Control, Hawaiian Hugh Hefner. I want to know who the Hawaiian Hugh Hefner is.
Yeah, I need to see a picture of this guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it one of you two? Because that's pretty sleek. I think this approach is fantastic. Mix was great.
It is him. It is him now.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. Well, boys, I think you set out what you came to do, and I don't have anything I would change about that. I think it's just awesome. Fucking, you know, the arrangement is important when you've got a vocal, right? And
Yeah,
and
I honestly don't even have notes. The song was
no,
amazing.
I don't. It's
The song was amazing. Send it to me,
goddamn.
please.
Yes, dude. It's like that belongs as like the that's like the track when you're like watching like the Social Network, like when they go in the club and like that's the track that's playing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, what
Yes.
is that? You Shazam it. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, got
It sounds like it could be in Blade, you know.
it.
Well, hell yeah. Let's keep it going.
Amazing.
We got epic
Great-
tracks on
great
deck.
tune.
Great tune. Great tune. We got Real from Colello up next, so let's keep it going. I'll bring it to the breakdown.
Recognize real, you ain't real, I don't recognize you.
There we go. Project X, email, that's an example. Mercury anthem.
Recognize real, you ain't real, I don't recognize you.
Sourdough bread, be my favorite conventional life.
Recognize real, you ain't real, I don't recognize you.
Yup.
Woo. Recognize.
Yup.
Recognize real, you ain't real, I don't recognize you.
That beat is stacking.
Fire.
Recognize, I don't recognize you. Baby, brand new. Recognize real, you ain't real, I don't recognize you.
Absolutely. Nostalgic vibe.
Recognize real, you ain't real, I don't recognize you.
Nostalgic G House, but you know, it also reminds me of that kind of like era of like the UK Jack and House shit we heard, like low step
100%.
era, you know.
Definitely. With that FM sustain at the end there, for sure.
Oh my God, there. I wish more people took a page out of that book, and it's really cool to see Colello, who we're getting to know well here for her
She's been crushing it.
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
cool to see her expand into like even more
Absolutely.
groovy arrangements. We'll say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was
Had a
dope.
perfect outro and everything. It's great.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you, Colello. That was fucking dope. Up next, we got our Biggs coming out of Union Hall, Edmonton, right here. Mr.
Hey.
Biggs, it's good to reconnect. Let's go. I love that stank face. Let's just jump into reality.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thought. So he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusion. By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull, perpetual and compulsive repetition of words, of reckoning and calculating. I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, it's useful in moderation. A good servant, but a bad master. And all so-called civilized peoples have increasingly become crazy and self-destructive because, through excessive thinking, have lost touch with reality.
I'm loving it already.
Lost touch with reality.
house. Yeah. Reminds me of like La Castlevania.
Great. I think on the nose.
Whatever happened to La Castlevania, bro?
Dude, okay, so whenever I ask myself that question, I'm like, whatever happened to that producer? Way too talented to not be writing hits for somebody.
Right.
I'm like, you know, like
Straight up.
That's like,
Straight
you know, like Dallas K. That's another one. I'm like, what the fuck's Dallas K
100%.
been doing? And then you're like, Dallas K produces for like Justin Bieber and Lady Gaga, and I'm like, no, you know, like, you know, that's fucking sick.
Makes complete sense.
Yeah, man.
I worked with a girl who her first cousin was Dallas K. It was funny, and I met him at a random house party.
Wait, I met Dallas K at a random house party.
Hey.
Yay! That's pretty much all. But it was Henry Fong introduced me. Nice
Heck yeah, I
guy.
love Henry, man.
Love Henry.
I love Henry too, bro.
But back to our bigs. I'm back to our bigs. Dude,
Yeah. Banger.
It was awesome, man. I fucking banger. Very cool. Very interesting. Peculiar bass house, as I said. Yeah, I mean, I'd say get maybe even combine some of those that later B section with the A section for more of like an A-B. That's subjective, but maybe that's what I would do.
It felt a little bit busy when it first dropped.
Sure.
Like maybe a little bit too many sounds, maybe like strip it down, use a little bit more of just a subline with it, and then build into that really orchestral part with where it's building up in the second drop there.
Great advice.
Yeah, I think that it might flow a little bit better that way.
I think I'll bring it back to one of your earlier remarks. I forget whose track this was, Rob, but you were like, you know, if you just strip it down completely and just start with a couple elements and then, you know, see how much you need in there.
Yeah, 100%.
It's one of those examples of, you know, less is more. And if you end up so minimal in the beginning or bigs, and then you just keep adding to then eventually just arrive at the exact same thing that we hear right away here, then that makes people's attention just continually increase too. And I think this is a great
100%.
example of a track where dude, each individual element sounds great because you kind of nailed the low end here. So it sounds good.
Absolutely. Listen to some La Castlevania too.
Yeah.
You'll get inspired.
That's what I'm saying.
For sure.
That's just a magic era, right?
Oh man. That's why I'm here, honestly.
Same. And oh man, look at Barkin, my dude. He's got the photo in there that we took the other night, dude. It was great to finally meet you. Barkin, thanks so much for coming out, bro, and hanging to the end of Corrupt in my set at like 5 a.m. That was great to meet you.
Damn, you guys went until 5? That's epic.
Well, with this, you know, time change in New York that like kind of gave us.
Yeah, that's epic.
And I
was at the club that night too, and I was like, wait, now it's 3? What?
Yeah. I'm like, that threw me for a loop because I knew it was gonna happen, but it went from like 1:45 to fucking 3:15 all of a sudden. I was like,
wait a second.
Yeah. How we doing? All right, boys. Let's keep going.
Bring it, Barkin. Let's go.
Nocturnal.
Kinda like a heartbeat, move your feet. Nocturnal. Don't sleep.
I like that sense in the back already.
Move your feet. Nocturnal. Don't move your feet.
Yeah, buddy. Great variety in here too. That extra layer of one. Dude, Barkin, may I say, I'll come out here. Qlank, you might be just getting into Barkin here, but I gotta say, Barkin's been making some giant strides. This is another act that I think we've seen for a couple years on the stream now, and there's just been constant growth and attention to detail with not only mixing, but also sound design and arrangement. And so, dude, Barkin, everyone is better than the last, bro. And this is true again. Nocturnal's great,
man. I'm impressed,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, man. Fly. I'd say might be subjective, but maybe I'd redo the pre-drop, just not from adding or subtracting anything, but just arrangement wise. Maybe creating a little bit more of a dramatic pause right before it all. Give yourself just like a little bit more of a second right before it all comes to fruition there.
For sure.
Yeah, but that might be subjective, man. I don't know. I gotta run it back. I gotta hear it drop
yeah.
too. This is my favorite yet
Run
from
it,
you.
yeah.
So thank you, bro. Let's keep it rolling here. Next up. Oh yeah, I just saw these boys in the chat. Let's go. We got Neziel and Said with the ID for house call. And no, we haven't heard it. We were just testing the shit to make sure it worked earlier. So let's bring it to the break, my dudes. Dirty already.
Ooh.
We got 140 people here right now.
Whoa.
Healthy. Feels like you're wiping a window. That's now. So fucking healthy.
Gross.
Dude, Denobin says mop the floor.
Yeah. Mop the floor with that filth.
Like, you know, you think about first of all, I need to check out Said. Sick
great
collaboration, guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You know, we've
Sound
come to
design
know-
on point.
That's a for sure going in the record box right there for me. It's kind of just like on the nose, a mix between aggressive but not abrasive in every way. And you know what? It still had groove.
Club ready.
Club ready, absolutely. But apparently, we got more fuego coming from
Oh,
True Me. And this is going to be the opening track of their first EP. Part with the strings is not the drop. All good. Let's roll through this arrangement. It sounds like an arrangement we need to hear in full, though. So let's see where it begins.
Yeah. Coquevela. Juego con el humo mientras fumo, recordando que tú y yo no somos uno, que apenas duró todo un puto segundo. Si fui feliz, no estoy seguro. Otra raya que me pueda meter.
Okay.
Que me lleve lejos a otro nivel y que olvide todo lo que fue, todo lo que todavía siento yo por ti. Duele recordar tu cuerpo cuando los dos fuimos fuego, cuando ardíamos lentamente, quemando todo el puto ambiente.
The vibe, honestly.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at this waveform now. I know we're about to go on a journey.
Tú seguiste ahí conmigo día a día, que yo me fui.
Damn.
Creative shit.
I love it.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah. Super unique.
Exactly. And, you know, I give prizes here for the most creative. I don't know if it's going to be this one today, but what I'm trying to say is this is really what I try to pull out of people, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, I'll let it play out a little bit further, drop it, talk about it a little bit more. Because I think it's just such a good example of a producer putting themselves out there.
Yeah, that's
Shroomy. Yeah.
a whole vibe, man. Shroomy, what? I love that.
Latin, minimal, mid-tempo electro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's definitely that. That's what it is for sure. Latin
Dude.
mid-tempo, like.
Good to meet you, Shroomy. I'll say that.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what's up. Like,
I'll be looking out.
Shroomies in the chat. Yeah.
Hey, let's go, Shroomy.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Shroom House, new genre.
Yeah.
I'll abide by my rules and stop there. But super happy to, and this is no hate to people that come with like, if you make really relatable music, that's okay. You crush it at what you do. That's cool. But God damn, do I love to hear new and exciting shit on here too. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, man. Always, it's always welcome here. So, Shroomy, thank you so much for introducing yourself to us. Next up, we got Robble and KDC. Could Be Dancing. Let's go. And KDC is Quetzal de Toto. Okay. Quetzal. Live. Hell yeah, and throw it through me. Link up things to
do. Here we go.
Hey, make sure that in the house.
Check it.
That was a sick one, man.
Big tune.
I love the bass tease and the build up there, and I would almost say like, but just the sounded like some like whales in the Mariana Trench or like giant squid
down
shit.
in the depths.
Yeah,
Down in the
like
depths.
I don't. Yeah, bring more of that into the drop, even if you just as another response. But I think the UK bass approach is great, and I
melody is very good melody, catchy, keeps you humming along to it. Still in my head. It's good.
That's. I feel like you have two directions to go in with UK bass, and it's like either exactly that, write a dope melody, or like destroy my fucking ears.
Exactly, just filthiness, or you get a good melody with filth.
I'll take both. Why not both?
Yeah.
Let's run it. Breakdown. We got some call already along the Tan House real quick.
I already love this.
It's 420. It's 420.
Let's go.
Dude, I gotta piss. I'm gonna keep this one playing.
Yeah, let it run. Let it run. Send me this, please. I'm always vibing. I'm always vibing. Yeah, pop. Can't stop moving. Detroit would love this for sure.
Hydrate so we can vibrate and gyrate.
Gyrate and hydrate.
Thank you for letting me give Tan House the second drop treatment here, guys. My God. And yeah, Rob, please, if you need to use the restroom,
Oh, I'm good right now.
take your time. I'm gonna bring it back to the track real quick. I don't know what other kind of earthquakey bass slaps we heard in there. What up, Beat Ranger?
I was
But
vibing to that one the whole time.
for
Oh,
real, you know, I think we've seen Tan House make a name for themselves through their quirky, energetic approach to the genre, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's dope. Guys, you're on some fucking sauce, and
Sauce.
some sauce. Uh-oh. Who do we have next? We got a collab from Network.
Oh.
Spencer Arnold. Let's go. How you boys in the chat? Let's dive right in. This one.
The homie.
The homie.
The homie.
Fucking wild, man. I think this is a fantastic, like I said, it's just a
record
good
right there.
Yeah, it's just a good song, man.
Fucking record.
Where is that vocal from? Where's the sauce from, boys?
Yeah, for real. I want to know.
Are they in the chat right now?
Gotta be in the chat.
Yeah, we got a little delay, but yeah. That was super sick. The sauce.
He says the sauce.
You know, that's all you need to say. It's the vocal's great. I don't know where it's at, but you know, there's something great about it's a pack vocal, cool. But you know, I like that you share that because it delivered like it was written for the song.
Yeah.
I think the chord progression and melody caught me too, and the sound design. It had a little bit of like cyberpunk tech house kind of thing going on.
Sounds like you wrote the song with the vocal in mind. Like you didn't just write the song and then put the vocal in. I'm not positive, but that's what it sounds like.
And the latter is true often. Too often.
For sure.
Yeah. Don't give it away. Let's keep it moving. We got another running song. This is Hit and Run from Baze Maze. We got a UK bass house song with Metal Breakdown.
Here we go.
So, that boy Ray is one of the earliest caller IDs ever.
Yup.
There it is. And walking through it out of here. I really love the hearing atmosphere in the background. And the
Sound design is very good. Very good. The little pitch bends on it. Oh.
Yeah, what's going on right here? I want to let the Metal Breakdown play, and then we'll squeeze out the second drop. I would bring that in.
I like the flash.
Yeah, okay, stops there, one drop. I gotta say, I know you could always create a club extended mix later on. Make this like approach this song right now, Ray. Think about it like you're writing the most abbreviated radio mix possible, and then start there when you have like a real component, like an organic component, like electric guitars. I would just I would do some sort of crazy glitch like intro, and then just jump right into that, and then go into the break build up, and then go right into the track. And then I try to incorporate that metal guitar chug into the drop, because that might be the exact variety that you need.
That would be sweet. I agree with that.
Fucking sick.
Yeah, that would be super sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be super sweet. Because I mean, it is two completely separate things too. It's like guitar and metal, and then bass house, UK bass, you know?
Yeah.
Which can go together, but it's just a little odd, you know?
Try to make it go together more. Be like,
100%.
Convince us it's peanut butter and jelly, you know?
Yeah, maybe hint at that bass sound more in the build up, and then, you know.
But I love it all.
Fade the guitar in.
Yeah, of course, Ray. Dude, keep going. I'm excited to hear you explore this concept more, you know, beyond this track even. I think there's a great wealth of that. It's cool to, I know we got to, so for context, Rob, we got to know Baze Maze a lot through just like this main stage kind of cool approach. And then, you know, as he's been more of a main, you know, character here on the stream over three years, he's branched out and done other sounds. So Ray, I think it's really cool to hear you explore other genres even beyond UK bass now, like pulling in fucking metal. Say, keep going.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
We need more of that, you know.
We need more of that too, for sure.
More of that.
Before I get off track, we got Lux with off track. Break the breakdown. Well, Steve didn't drop two here. Yeah, I'd say like even expand on the bass line, maybe make some of it double time, create even more kind of momentum in the bass line. Just expand on it. It's fucking sick.
Maybe a little more harmonics in the sub too.
Yeah. No, you don't have to make it techno-y. That's not necessarily right. More of like a 303 all five. Yeah, I see what you're saying about the harmonics.
Just like.
Well, it's bouncy. Oh, you can hit it break down 3130. I'm glad we're listening to that. I'll give you a drop one. I'll give you a drop one.
No, that's a banger though, for sure.
Totally. I
For
like
sure.
the use of those kind of like
the progression is very nice.
Yeah, dude. You know, good use of the vocal. I like how you broke it up there with the second build-up happening at 1:30. That kind of tech house arrangement, I think, is always a winner. And you know, the days of 13-minute tech house tracks are over, man.
Yeah.
You know?
People's attention span aren't there anymore.
Bro, I have like when I look at like my record box from like 2012 and some of the underground shit, you know, like the Dixon, Ame, Tale of Us type shit. Those tracks are like 9 minutes long. I have a couple tracks for like 11 minutes off of like the extended, like even like a Hot Creation shit, like
even
Patrick
like Dead Mouse and stuff was doing long stuff, dude. Like long stuff.
I mean, like that's pretty ravey shit. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, Barking goes 6-minute ones are hard for me now. Yeah, dude. I'm making like I make electro-y shit, but it's like house or electro mid-tempo.
Like Rufus Du Sol has some long ones, and I can totally listen to those the whole time.
I get a Fish vibe going on when I get into that though. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
Yeah.
I feel that 100%.
It's got a jam band kind of leaning, or at least like psych rock leaning thing. You know, you really get an attention span.
Yeah,
it's psychedelic, dude. So it's meant to be like
100%.
Yeah. But next up we got Sando with Magic. Let's keep it going.
Sando.
We're going to produce a 9 hertz wave. A wave to a very field, and I want those of you who are sensitive to California field. I'm going to do something else to you.
It's weird. I like it.
I'm going to do something magical.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the backgrounds are wild.
Yeah, that like dope variety. Only thing I'd say. Maybe adding a little bit different call and response or variations in
It's a big theme today. Call and response, man. It's very important.
Yep.
Just switching that sound up or like a new layer on top for like the second phrase of each section, you know?
Dude, but it's fire. You know, the
super fire.
That consistency I think is been proven so much. Like
100%.
Everybody came correct today. with these songs. I think you know, and don't be afraid to make
Amazing.
a really short arrangement too. Some of the coolest, you know, overground, not even overground, it's like just underground, but like really energetic bass house shit I hear, you know, will have like a drop that's just like this long in the grand scheme of the waveform. It's like 15 seconds and then it builds up again. You know, do some
Definitely.
weird shit. Do some weird shit. We got Doggo and Simona Shao missed calls at 333 a.m.
Oh man.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, Doggo. Let's go, Simona.
Hey, I just left the club. Been thinking about you all night. Can you call me back?
Vibe. Such vibe.
Yeah, the vocal stuff is super like that's not a disco
Hey, I'm just
I love
calling
the
'cause
wobble
hearing your
chords,
voice.
man.
fluttery.
Fluttery, yeah. Fluttery goodness.
Yeah, it's just like a really nice rounded out low end there that carries you through and
Oh yeah. Almost 808-esque, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Reminds
yeah.
me of like future bass, but house music. Not future
Totally.
house, but future bass house.
But the disco house vocal chops, I think, are, you know, really essential to the
I guess it's future bass house.
future bass house. I mean, that's a good way to, you know,
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
yeah, there's a league of producers these days, several of which are on this
Yeah.
stream today. You know,
100%.
yeah, guys like, and they're all unique in their own ways. Guys like Burn and Tripbox,
Yeah, he says pastel house. There you go.
Pastel
I
House.
guess that's what they're calling.
Yeah, dude. It's like a step. It's like a shade away from kawaii. You know, it's like that's a super vibe, man. I dig it, boys. I mean, you know, Simona and Derek Doggo, super cool. Thank you guys so much.
Very, very nice
That.
song.
Yeah,
Very
let's
nice
keep it
song.
moving. We got Danny Time. The Promises.
Oh boy.
Get ready.
Banger.
Uh-oh. Let's bring it to the break.
I'm making moves and I'm feeling so marvelous. I got the fire and I'm feeling like an arsonist. I bring desire and the labels wanna market it. I'll take you higher in our own place, promise it. Own place, promise it.
Yeah. Take it, AK. Let's go. What up, Danny?
Always promise.
Yeah, I love the pitch up in the FM.
Yeah.
He's at the fourth, now he's in the seventh.
Take you higher.
Woo! I like the saturation on
I'll take you higher.
Fuck, that was well done.
Yeah. Banger.
Yeah, dude. It has like
Vocal is so good too.
that's
AK,
AK Rennie,
yeah,
bro. I need to
she's
get
amazing,
you on AK
man.
Rennie. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
you've been
yeah,
knowing.
for
I see
sure.
you.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, dude. she's AK. Shout out AK for just being
Killing it,
so vigilant all over every caller ID. We see an AK vocal now these days, which is fucking amazing. And we're proud to have Danny Time as a frequent.
Oh yeah, the homie,
almost
man.
every episode we got Danny in here, which is sick.
I've known Danny for a long time, man.
No shit.
Yeah,
Wait.
From Icon.
There we go.
Icon fam, bro. The Icon.
You're like, I've been knowing, dude.
Oh yeah.
Keep it moving. Thank you so much. We got sick bass with Dangerous. Let's roll.
Danger.
Dangerous, no, I don't back down. Leave your heart laying on the ground. Tell me who the killer now. Dangerous, no, I don't back down. Leave your heart laying on the ground. Tell me who the killer now. Dangerous, no, I don't back down. 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 Dangerous, no, I don't back. Don't back.
Sounds like Qlank dogs.
Yeah. Well, you know, used to that, I would say it sounds like another bass house that's like Qlank dogs who came from the TV world.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, that Qlank sound is so fire. This is amazing. Where's Stick Bass from?
Stick Bass, I don't know. Where you at, Stick Bass?
Where are you from?
Here, I'm gonna play. Don't back down. Don't back down.
Don't back down. Don't back down. Don't back down. Don't back down. Don't back down. Dangerous, no, I don't back. Don't back.
Nasty.
Dangerous, no, I don't back. Don't back.
It's from Germany, I guess.
From Germany. Sign this one, please. That's some praise. That's some love. I love it.
Love it.
And right there.
Dangerous, no, I don't back. Don't back.
Yep. That does it for me. I think that, you know, it's well constructed all around. The breakdown, build, everything hit. The arrangement is absolutely there. And then you really have this just perfectly crafted, nasty ripper of a bass line.
Gross. That was gross.
Gross. It's gross.
Gross.
Moving right along. Yes. We got.
Who's this? Best.
Man, dude.
All right.
Frequent spitters. Dark house. G house. LA house.
Let's go.
Don't make me wait. Wait in my time. Don't make me wait. Wait in my time. Don't make me wait. Wait in my time. I'll break this game. Yeah. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. Wait.
Oh, it says we started at 2 minutes.
Don't make me wait.
I don't know. We're just gonna have to walk all in. Was it already, boys? The bio here, but
Don't make me wait. Yeah. Don't make me wait.
It's really smooth.
I'm at the door.
Sorry?
Wait in my
It's really
time.
smooth.
Yeah.
I'll play this game.
Smooth.
Yeah. Don't make me wait. It feels too right. You don't show up. Yeah. I want you out. Don't make me wait. I'm at the door.
Maybe a little side chain on the vocal.
I'll play this game. Yeah. Don't make me wait.
Well, I'm glad we dropped on that. We're giving some of the zone here.
It feels right. You don't show up. You don't show up. I want you out. Yeah. Don't make me wait.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm at the door.
I like this breakdown a lot better.
Waiting my time. Don't make me wait. I'm at the door. Waiting my time. I'll be this game. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait.
Okay, there we go. Full picture. Gee, I'm going glad with this girl.
Waiting my
We'll give us another 8 bars of COVID, dude.
Yeah, don't make me wait.
I come a long way with this girl. Well, dude, you know, like even last month, we heard a track from Command Escape that, you know, fluctuated in tempo and had a whole mid-tempo breakdown, which was fucking sick.
Oh, dope. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
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 Excuse me. Last episode, you were lurking.
Yeah, I was there.
You were like, you were red shirting as your special guest there. Yeah. My man. Yeah.
That was the mid tempo.
Yeah, it's nice. I'd bring that in sooner. Hell yeah. I think, you know, there's a science to having a breakdown. The first breakdown be very bare and create tension that way. But also, like, I really like the complete picture as it was in breakdown 2. That was a fucking vibe. Yeah,
great. I like the little bit of neuro sound design in there too. It's like liquidy almost.
Bring it out more. Yeah, I think that might
sure.
add, you know, we fixed the reverb on the mid-tempo shit. Hell yeah. You can always resend, dudes. You know,
nice.
Feel free to submit more than one track. You know, that's something that we're going to adapt soon. So actually, that's an ongoing conversation. But hold on to that thought, I will say, and we will have instructions on resubmitting and resharing, and the portal will grow and change. But yeah, ultimately, especially if it's featured on the show, I'd love to hear updates. So do not be shy.
Oh, here we go.
Brianna Rose. Let's go. Yeah.
When I say hey, hey. When I say hey, hey. I'm on my way. When I say hey, hey. You say I wanna play. When I say hey, hey. You say I'm on my way. Let's go. When I say hey, hey. You say I'm on my way. When I say hey, hey. When I say hey, hey. You say I'm on my way. When I say hey, hey. When I say hey, hey.
Energetic.
When I say hey, hey. You say I'm on my way. That's right. Check. Come on. All right.
Yep.
I'd say maybe even strip it down a little bit. Like
Yeah,
in the
move it
drop,
away.
make it when the main subline comes in, make it more impactful. So it's just that. And then that old school synth that you got riding through, bring it in like in certain sections afterwards, you know?
Dude, totally. Another example of your earlier argument of just start with, you know, see if you can rock just one or two elements, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then make
because it's clean. It's clean.
Art.
It just needs to be a little bit simplified, I guess.
That Rihanna Rose vocal is great too.
Oh yeah, she kills it. She kills it.
You got that dramatic pause right before the drop there. Yeah, lean into that a little bit more. I could just keep going. It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
We got a huge collab here. Oh my god, 1997 and Allison dub.
Oh, let's go.
We're hearing a lot of
tunes that are sampling off films and the rest of it, yeah. And I always think, you know, boy, we should do something more original than that, you know what I mean? Get some songs everybody can relate to.
The boy. Homie absolutely crushing it.
Yeah.
Listen, blow so hot, need air conditioning when in front of the fans. The road got dropped when they started listening. Will never hold back, flows like damn. All day there's no hunting this stag. Now I shot shows to the music king gang. Glow, glow when it got some ground. Some shows where only got fingers to bang. Blow so hot, need air conditioning when in front of the fans. The road got dropped when they started listening. Will never hold back, flows like damn. All day there's no hunting this stag. Now I shot shows to the music king gang. Glow, glow when it got some ground. Some shows where only got fingers bang.
Fuck.
Oh, they got fingers bang.
That playful melody too. I love it.
Banger, bro. I love that almost brassy sound.
Yeah. Great talent.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of sounds, but they're all complement very well. You know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like they're almost all they're similar but different.
Totally. Dude, that collab is exactly what I couldn't imagine before it happened. Both of these producers, Allie's
fire.
Crazy fucking especially her arrangement and the way that the minimal dark shit's delivered. This collab worked perfectly. I think it's awesome. And you guys' attention to detail in the beginning with the intro quote was sick. I loved it. Big tune. Keep it moving. We got another big tune coming up right now from none other than Mr. Fishscale.
Let's go.
Let's go. Eric, how's it going?
Eric, my boy.
Yeah. Good LA based house here.
I've been up all night, lead a booty club before at night. Fucked around and took 4 that night. Now I'm swerving out 85. I've been up all night, lead a booty club before at night. Fucked around and took 4 that night. Now I'm swerving out 85. I've been up all night, been up all night, been up all night, been up all night. I've been up all night, been up all night, been up all night, been up all night.
Oh yeah.
Hard. Yeah, it's like a pinch of main stage. Oh yeah. There it is.
So stop.
Yep, on the nose.
The sauce.
It's cool to see Fishscale like develop and kind of progress his sound too. I think cohesive, but like bringing in, dude, that was like a perfect take on like contemporary house while still making it sound like you with your palette, Eric.
100%.
Good shit.
Straight banger. Straight banger.
Let's keep it moving.
Tight banger.
Tight banger. Burning. JPN. JPN. It was great
here
to
we go.
meet you. Mexican food last night.
Yeah. I just met Burn last weekend too. Oh, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like natural, but still massive vibe. And I really like that.
So fire.
Euro funk, that building down there. Happy Easter.
The sub is so good too. Perfect 808. I'm wondering if he's using Sublab.
That was fucking tight. You were saying you wondering if he's using Sublab?
Yeah.
Burn? I could hear that.
Yeah.
It might be JPN's got some good low end and sound too. Dude, that was a great collab, and I felt like
he said he just started using Sublab though.
oh, that's just all right. Cool. Fucking cool. The I'm not on Sublab. Maybe I need to get on board.
I've been messing with it, and it's pretty nice, man. For a good clean 808, like thick waveform, it's good.
I got you on it. We're gonna check it out.
I use 808 samples a lot, so it's like a good synth for it, you know.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, kind of like a Rob Papin sub-boom bass approach, maybe similar to that.
Just lots of harmonics, I guess, you know.
Cool. Yeah.
Without changing like the oomph, I guess, you know.
Right. That last track had a lot of oomph.
A lot of oomph in that one.
Let's keep it oomphin'. We got Bussin' by Palisades. Let's go. Looking for a break.
Is it Bussin'?
Unofficially featuring Tony Fresch on the vocals without his consent.
We got a full
Special kind of bump and ride.
Oh God.
groovy, bassy, and fun as hell.
My dude, you've come a long way with your song structure, and I commend you for that. And that vocal use is hilarious. I would say
100%.
First thing I'd attack would be just creating a little bit more breathing room before that drop. And then I think taking a look at your a little bit of the mix and the low end, just start from there and tackle it. You finally have a busted bass line. It's not just because of my voice in there.
That's fire. I think like maybe like the common theme we've been talking about all day is less is more. And in the drop, you have a lot of sounds going on, and a lot of them are sustained sounds. So maybe like shorten them so that you got some breathing room in between, you know?
As key as those can be.
A little bit of silence here and there can be huge. You know what I'm saying?
And there's enough elements in there for like, you know, 2 or 3 songs too.
For sure.
Yeah, you could bust it out, dude.
Yeah, bussin'.
My man. Thank you so much, Palisades. It is a damn pleasure as always. We're gonna keep it moving. We got Avenue and Nightshade coming up next with a tune called Hypnotize. Let's go.
That kick.
Throw it back, push it down, turn your head, just look around. Hypnotized by your eyes, you can look right in my mind.
How's that plot?
Throw it back, push it down, turn your head, just look around. Hypnotized by your eyes, you can look right in my mind. Throw it back, push it down, turn your head to circle round, 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 round.
There it is. It's sweet.
Hey.
Hypnotized by your eyes, you can look right in my mind, 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 mind.
Oh.
Throw it back, push it down, turn your head to circle round, 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 round. Hypnotized by
I think the only thing, vocal mix.
Yeah.
Other than that, banger.
Yeah, make that vocal really.
I think they just need to cut around 300.
Yeah.
Maybe make another layer of it to complement, to add more high end.
Super sick though. I think ultimately,
absolute banger. Though,
instrumental just works great too. It's really well written. It's mysterious. Like you could, you know,
I like the vocal too. Like what it's saying is dope, and like it's spooky, and it's got like, I don't know, it's got everything. Just the vocal mixing, I think. You know, maybe try and run it a couple more times. You know,
100%. I think it's you guys are onto something.
Oh, absolutely, big tune.
We got Extinct with Control Me coming up next. Let's go. Let's get it. It's a bop. It's a groover already. Brings the break. All original vocals, my voice, my friends. You know.
Let's go.
Hi. I love it.
I'll control it.
Control my, get control. Control mama, control mama, control my, just control me. Control my mind, control my feet. The way you move, all on speed.
I'll control your mind. I'll control your feet.
You love that.
When I swing my hips along to this beat.
Just control me.
Like super
I'll control
hey, I know.
Just control me. Just control me. Control my mind. Control my feet. The way you move, all on speed.
I'll control your mind. I'll control your feet. When I swing my hips along to this beat.
I love that part.
Yeah.
The calm down section right there was epic. I love that.
You stole the words out of my mouth. And I was just going to go back to what you said on the last track. And I totally feel like this is true. I would almost say that minimal section at the end is the sauce.
Is,
and
yeah.
then
For sure.
with that as the drop,
like
make this, you know, just reverse the order.
100%. Like I was vibing the whole time. But like as soon as it hit the end there, I was like, whoa.
Yes.
It really hit me into it. So yeah, if you start with that and let it build more from there, it'll just make more sense, I feel.
You know who's a great example for arrangement in this is Red Light. And kind of all that Lobster Boy recording shit from like early, like 2014, 15.
Definitely.
Where it's like just a vocal in the buildup with a breakbeat in the background, and it's just like filters all the way up to like 10K hertz. And then it just drops. Like Melee does a lot of it too.
It's so impactful, you know?
Yes. You know, it's just like I think you wrote something awesome. Just flip that arrangement.
Yeah.
And
Oh, absolutely.
fire. So thank you so much.
During the part besides the outro part, the section we were talking about, like the first part of the drop, I feel like the vocal needs a bit of sidechain because it's kind of like hitting right on top of the drums. You're not really getting the groove. That's why I think it's effective on the last part where you don't really need so much sidechain because there's not as much high end going on and stuff. Like transients from your kick and whatnot.
All this being said, that track was so fire.
Yeah, super fire. Love the vocals.
Yeah, you know, it's like
I was in a trance there for a second.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
Oh, this is we're getting a skip. Honu, I got you, my guy. All good. We'll keep it going. It was a duplicate. We gotta skip it. We've got another one from Honu though. You submitted twice, but oh no, you didn't. because it's a collab with Gob. So we're gonna hear Honing twice in one day still. Here we go. We gotta back up. Let's roll. It's Circus Monkey.
But,
look at the waveform. Hey, LPD dude. Always come forth with that energy. It's great time, but I love the confidence that you feel confidence when you set out. I appreciate it. Swirly tune, I can tell already. About all left. Final countdown. Well, you got my dear.
Whoa.
It's just like the boys are driving like cars down the road, you know? It could not slow down yet. What? For what? Big collaboration.
Another banger.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know what the vocal was saying, but it fit. I was like, "What is
It
that
did.
thing?" But it was kind of it like helped with the bass sound almost.
The squirreliness of it, I think,
Yeah.
did. And
Worked.
for me, it's like that's a cool collaboration. We've got two producers that make a hybrid of UK bass with bass
Tech.
house.
And
Yeah,
tech.
and tech.
Yeah, I'm hearing it all. Aspects of it all.
Yeah, totally. I'm happy about it. I don't even have
Yeah,
no.
I love it.
I need to get lost in it, and yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
stoked.
and it had the sauce.
It had the sauce. Wait, was that a
Oh.
playlist? I just want to make sure that. Whoa! All right. Yeah.
Speaking of sauce.
Speaking of sauce, I'm clearly with the heavy bass house here, and that's what I'm talking about. Burn out, Mama Drama, FKA, excuse me. I'm sorry, Mama Drama. Whoa! Nobody. We gotta make
Wait, that's Hammer. Yeah. Boy.
I'm Drama. Great music.
Yeah, I love it.
That's what I'm talking about. That little outro drop.
Hell yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, Amr's like, yeah, I'm changing my name and I'm making a huge collab with Burnout to fucking.
I love Amr. He's a
dude.
great guy. Great guy.
Dude, absolutely. The whole do cool shit with your Fred's crew, Freddie and the boys.
Oh yeah.
I think that Amr, you both of you, excuse me, boys, you're onto something here.
100%.
It's just more of that same shit we love with sound design we haven't heard together, and I think you're just upping the ante. Would that be a good way to describe what we just heard?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Next
think.
level. Next level.
Yeah,
Really pushing it, you know?
It's going to my record box.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a send on that, please.
Yeah, I need those on tour.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, let's rip it. We got Halcyon and Trip Box. What a collab right there. Let's get into it. This is Rouge.
Another more talk.
All right. Halcyon in the building. Trip Box in the building. All right,
fire in the building.
If you feel the burning fire and you wanna go high and get down. If your feelings are bent on shaking the ground and down. If you feel the burning fire and you wanna go high and get down. If you feel the burning fire.
Holy shit! God damn it! Wow! I have not been how much a problem this great. I'm not
rewind.
That's special. I have a shit going on right now. Great outro. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to run that back really quick.
So good.
Fire. Here we go. The way that the breaks down, also, it's doubled as a rewind. It almost sounded like a rewind.
It's like the same structure as what we were talking about for that other song. How it starts out like that and then builds, you know?
Yes, exactly.
For sure. So effective.
It's the
love it.
Just same just the same type of effect as a giant build and just a kick, right?
100%.
It's like, that's all you need for techno. At bare bones, all that we need for electronic music is a fucking gig.
Dude, please send me that one if you're in the chat, boys.
I'll make sure, permitting everyone in the stream's permission here. Make sure to share it with our boy Qlank. So,
thank you.
Prayer Hands and EHJ are addicted to something. It is probably Bass House. So let's get into it.
Oh,
it's gonna be twirly. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm addicted to you. Baby, I'm a stronger. Need a double dose.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm addicted to you.
I love that trippy sense.
Yeah. It works all together.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's
got a psychedelic house vibe.
Yeah, like almost like Sammy Legs or
I was about to say Sammy. It's got a Sammy vibe, kind of.
Boys House, Sammy Legs,
Yeah.
bro.
Yep.
And but it still sounds like Prayer Hands and EHJ.
Oh, that's a great compliment. Prayer Hands, great tune, Prayer Hands. And who was the other guy?
EHJ. And Prayer Hands.
EHJ and Prayer Hands, great tune.
Yeah, guys, I think it's a cool, you don't have to make straight psychedelic house in order to like use that palette of sounds in the context of your music. You know, and you can apply the same to side trance or
great vocals, smooth track. Has what it's got. What it needs.
It's got the sauce. So
it's got the sauce.
Let Rodrigo tell you something. Let's go.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something. I've got no time for hesitating. Let me tell you something. 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 Let me tell you something.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something.
What?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Superior crew.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Probably the best ever person yet, dude.
Yeah.
Well done.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Great sound. Very creative.
Such a vibe, man. Wow.
Seriously, I think
that one was amazing. Amazing tune.
When I tell people that minimal house or just minimal forms of house music can be exciting, that I think should be the example.
That is a great example of it right there. Like just those piano stabs and how they came in. It's minimal, and then the clap comes in with the hats. And it's got a nice swing to it, which gives it that groove. It's offbeat bass pattern, so it's not just straight on. Really throws it.
It really makes you want to like dance sexually with like
100%.
If I had my girl on the dance floor and that was coming on, I would get all
I'd be like, babe, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
right to the dance floor.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's some good music, man.
Yeah,
that was great.
That came on and I needed a drink. I'd wait to get a drink.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's like what you hope to hear when you go to the club.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm imagining like the swankiest rooftop bar. Maybe I was just in Mexico City, like just overlooking the city, like all this shit going on. Somebody's coming by with some food that's on fire for some reason, like
yes,
yeah. It's
like,
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. That's great. But so, thank you, Rodrigo. That's good.
Please send me that, please.
Adding it. Let's go. We got still 100 people in here, 105. What the hell? We're down to our last 6 submissions, and we're gonna bring it up. We're gonna wrap it up in a major way here. We got Humongous Fungus with Mean Looks. Ooh, I love the lo-fi vibe. Let me bring it to the break. This is a journey. I can tell. The vinyl, of course.
Love it. Old school.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah. I don't know where we're going in the street.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I feel like this is like a Blade Runner right now.
For real.
This is like Blade Runner house. Not quite cyberpunk, but like dystopian shit.
Yeah. Almost cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Cyber bass house.
good with the right attention and low end, to a low end mix down, really bring out the kick and shove. And this is going to go in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's
sub-processing.
Iconic. What are you going to say?
Some sub-processing, maybe boosting your kick a little bit more side chain. Yep. Bring that kick out.
Yeah. And the other drum elements just down a little bit. I mean, they sound fine amplitude-wise.
Yeah, all the background noise during the drop, tone it down. That way the drop really comes in, you know? Sprinkle it in there opposed to it being on the whole time, you know?
I gotta say, we've heard some pretty off-the-wall stuff from Humongous Fungus, not in a bad way, but in an intriguing way, and in their producer journey. I think, you know, just approaching this and what I can do sonically, that weirdness that you're expressing here, we need more music like this. So make weird, cool shit, because I love it. You know, I think it'll be, you know, you can carve your own lane doing that, and I think you just keep going. You know, let's hear where that, you know, give that a real sub treatment. You know, let's get that kick up in the mix, and then see where we go with that.
Get it banging, and then it'll be banging.
Totally. We got speaking of journeys, we have 2 tabs by Role Model and Orange Soda. Let's go.
Role Model, Orange Soda.
Nice, snappy. I like it.
Wake up, I don't feel too bad. Thump in my eardrum snaps. Bump, ought to bring me back. Keys and I'm up real fast. Stand up, but I'm off 2 tabs. Bass house gonna make me mad. 2 step to the beat, no cap. Bounce back quick, let me break my back. Okay, bass house gonna make me mad. 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 Bass house gonna make. Bass house gonna make. Bass house gonna make. Bass house gonna make. Bass house gonna make me mad. Okay.
That's like tech house mixed with some blood stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Bass house gonna make me mad. Mad.
Bring that change up sooner. It's healthy, and I like it.
Bass house gonna make me mad.
Yeah.
I think just the main that main synth just needs a little bit of sidechain, or move it over a little bit, like throw a delay on it, make it move over a little bit. That way it's not hitting right on top of your kick. It'll let your kick breathe, and it'll just flow a little bit better. I feel.
I totally agree, and
bang.
You know, I was trying to look for adding some funk and just kind of syncopation to the bass line to expand on even what you're saying, like displacement of the note.
100%.
Because everything in there is dope, and then maybe that's subjective completely in our parts, but you know, it's well mixed, it hits, it lands.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Add a little funk in the step. You know what I mean?
Swing, a little bit of swing. You'd be surprised what a little delay can do.
You know, and then you get all sexy with it.
Yeah. Get in the mood.
Get in the mood. That's fire though.
Banger.
Good job, guys. Okay, we got 3 caller ID submissions from Zodiac. Zodiac, if you're in the chat and you got a favorite, holler right now. Otherwise, I don't know. What do you say, Rob? What do we do?
I mean, adrenaline.
Why not? Let's dive in.
Energy going.
Martin Garrett, look out soon. There will be some VOD available, but not the entire screen. Happy is good. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
Gas. Gasoline. Yeah. Man, that one's hot. That one
Fire.
is hot.
Absolutely. I think great example of the point you were making earlier, Qlank, talking about starting with the minimal, ending with the maximal.
Yeah, like big build up, minimal drop, and then building up upon it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a structure that's in right now, and it's very works very well.
It's in right now and it works well, and it's still unique to you as the artist. Going back to sound design being your identity and your character. Yeah, that's super important. Let's keep it rolling. Just a few more submissions here. We got Fesco with Let It Blow, so let's dive in.
Summertime tip, got it on me. Match for the weed. Sweet one pushing on me. Slay to the scene. How did I get dope? I got weed. I just told. Yeah, a nigga love to smoke. Put my glasses, let go. I'ma have to let it blow. Let it blow. Let it blow. I'ma have to let it blow. Let it blow. Let it blow. I'ma have to let it blow. I'ma have to let it blow.
Yeah. There you are. That's nice. There you are, bro.
That little beat.
Yep. Great example of modern sound. Perfect.
So good. Banger.
Dude. You know, everything dynamics are well controlled, I'll say that.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. The drop, flawless.
Dude, totally. And I think your outlook on the it's the attention to detail.
Yeah.
Those little things I think are really important.
That beep was like sealed the deal for me. I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that sounds sick. And then whoop, I was like, oh,
just the influx.
You're just waiting for it again and again and again. And you're like, all right, that's it.
Absolutely. It was groovy, but still aggressive and fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Okay,
True
next
banger.
up. True banger. We got two more. We got Staring Contest and Crafted next. So let's hear it, boys. It's called Like This. Let's dive in.
I did. Yeah.
They're also hard.
It's like old school but new school at the same time.
Yes, and I think there's an emphasis on groove instead of an emphasis on just you know, like an aggressive kick bass line.
Yeah, had like a melodic first part and then a sustained like one note bass after, pretty much.
Yeah.
So like good call and response.
No, I'd say, you know, if I were to revisit anything, maybe like bringing the build-up energy, adding a little bit more tension, and just making it a little bit more massive. And I think just wrap that damn thing up.
Definitely.
Speaking of wrapping that damn thing up, we've got one more track here on the stream tonight. That's what I'm talking about. One last track.
One more.
100 people in here chilling with us. I love that.
I love it.
You guys are such an incredible community. Thank you so much for making the first guest episode so special with our first guest, Mr. Qlank here.
It's been a pleasure, you guys. Really has. Thanks, Dr. Fresch, for having me. Appreciate it. It's been great chilling. Bunch of bangers today. What a show.
It has. This radio show is going to be absolutely fun. And once again, if you're a first-time viewer, we're going to end here in just a sec with BNYN. But if you're a first-time viewer, hit our Discord, discord.gg/Dr. Fresch. No spaces, no periods. That is where you can get involved with what we do. Our submission form opens up once a month. It's the Wednesday prior to the show. Just stay tuned with the server, and you will find more information about how to submit your unreleased music, your unsigned, unreleased, original music. Let's end it. We got a second drop with Live Like This featuring Wrist and Dig.
No more. I just want some people in my life to know I don't want to live like
Let's go!
I think I need a break. I think I need a break.
There it is. Happy. If you submitted, if you didn't hear your phone today and you weren't one of the first 50, don't worry. I'm listening to all of them, and I will be making that mix shortly. You will hear it Monday on Insomniac Radio and Tuesday on SoundCloud. Make some noise for BNYN and Wrist and Dig here on Live Like This.
Banger.
Awesome throwback electro bass house. Stay your hybrid.
So fire.
Frank, you got anything to say before we're out?
Just thank you to everyone. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the support. We wouldn't be here without you guys,
Absolutely not. And once again, I want to celebrate Clank's recent release of his Cataclysm EP, single Caldera.
If you haven't heard it, go check it out.
Go check it out. On time. Food for thought. Ponder, sorry.
Ponder. Yes, sir. Caldera.
It's the issue, man. We love you all, and thank you to all who submitted. Thank you to all 50 that we featured, but I'm stoked to hear what's next. Take care, guys. Have a great night. We will talk to you soon. Much love.
Peace out, gang.